Hello everyone. I'll be sharing highlights from the Coimbatore City Bird Atlas. It is a citizen science project aimed to understand the distribution and abundance of birds of Coimbatore City through a systematic survey within the city and its urban landscape. CCBA is a wholly volunteer driven project coordinated by a team of birdwatching community. Uh, the focus of this talk will be on the background, the rigorous validation of each checklist, and the usage of technology to minimize the error in dashboard management, preliminary results, and capacity building initiatives. The project was planned between 2020 to 2022, covering 2 seasons every year. Dry season, that is February, March, and wet season, June, July. Instead of 6 seasons, we completed 7 seasonal surveys. The city was divided into 37 grids, 3.3 into 3.3 kilometer. Further, it was broken into subcells. From each grid, 3 subcells were randomly selected and 4 15-minute complete checklists were recorded. This meant 111 subcells surveyed per season, 222 visits, 444 checklists, and nearly 6,660 minutes of effort. Every checklist was rigorously checked for location accuracy, survey track, species counts, timing, and distance. If a checklist failed to meet the standards, the survey was repeated. This is ensured high quality and reliable data. A Google Sheet powered dashboard was used to manage progress and data entry. Errors in pasting checklist links could cause serious issues. So we used custom tools like a checklist summarizer and checklist point visualizer. These tools saved time and reduced mistakes significantly. And this is the species effort curve. The x-axis shows the number of checklists, that is the efforts, and the y-axis shows the cumulative number of species recorded. As more lists are added, the number of species rises, but eventually plateaus. This indicates that most species present have already been detected. In the dry season, the upper curves constantly records more species, that is from 170 to 180 species compared to the wet season. It is 120 to 130 species because during the wet season, we don't have migratory birds here. And according to all years, across all years, dry season curves are close and showing constant results, while the wet season curves show slightly more spread, and especially in 2020 and 21, hinting at possible sampling challenges or seasonal variations in those years. In fact, that curves from different years converge towards similar species totals suggests the sampling design is robust and captures the true diversity well. By 300 checklist, the discovery of new species slows down, indicates that the effort was sufficient. You can see the species richness map for the wet season and dry season here. Cell number 33 is a potential water body where we have recorded more than 80 species during the atlas. And in the middle, we have recorded less diversity due to the build-up area. And this is the total species richness map. This map clearly shows the dip in the species count in the heart of the city. So overall, 192 bird species were observed during the entire survey. Common myna was the commonest birds reported across all season, all years. These are some examples of the seasonal differences in species occurrence. Asian quail is not so vocal during the wet season and highly detectable during the dry season. And cattle egret is not reported in some of the cells during the wet season and very common during the dry season. And the yellow-billed babbler is highly detectable during the wet season and has fewer sightings during the dry season when compared with wet season that year. And Blake's-reed warbler is a migratory species to our region, is absent in wet, and it's very common in the dry season. These species show different patterns in wet and dry seasons. And capacity building, since this is a voluntary driven project, we invested in training and community building. Live demos at survey sites on eBird and GPS apps were given, and bird talk workshops for species identification were conducted, and regular field trips to hotspots twice a month with the help of experienced birders were given. And you can visit our website when you are available. More informations about the Atlas were here. And we are thankful to our Atlas partners from various organizations, Mr. D. Bhuminathan, Mr. S. Bharadidasan, Mr. Kalidasan, Mr. Parthiban, Mr. Saravanan, Mr. Selvaraj, and every individual birders who took part in this project. And next, we are very fortunate to have these people as our advisors and supporters, Dr. Raja Jaipal, Dr. Pramod, Dr. Suhail Kadir, Dr. Ashwin, Dr. Mr. Praveen, Dr. Jaganathan, and we are thankful to Mr. Bhupati Srinivasan. He's a designer who designed our logo, and Mr. Rajarajan and Abhilash who helped with the technical stuff. More importantly, this project has created a strong citizen science community in Coimbatore capable of long-term ecological monitoring. This model can inspire similar efforts in other urban areas. Thank you so much.